Yes, students, welcome back. Now, next literary form is ode. So, let's start it. So, what is an ode? So, ode is a long and elaborate lyrical poem. So, it is another form of lyrical poetry. That means it concerns someone's intense personal emotions. So, ode is a long and elaborate lyrical poem, and it has got a dignified tone, right? And it is usually written to praise someone or something or to celebrate an important occasion. Okay, so that's what an ode is. And it will always be directed to a specific person, place, idea, or an object, right? So ode is a long and elaborate lyrical poem, usually written to praise someone or something or celebrate an important occasion, and it is generally directed to a specific person, place, idea, or object. Now let us discuss types of odes. There are basically three types of odes. First is pindaric, second is Horatian, and third is irregular odes. So three types of odes: pindaric, Horatian, and irregular. Now pindaric odes are the odes which were written by the ancient Greek poet Pindar, and the Horatian odes, they were written in the past by Horace, who was a Roman poet. Okay, so let us discuss what are pindaric odes. Pindaric odes, as I told you, it is a form which was developed by Greek poet Pindar on the pattern of the choric songs in Greek tragedy. There used to be a chorus in Greek tragedy which used to sing or comment on particular occasions in tragedy. So the pindaric ode consists of three parts: the strophe, antistrophe, and epod, right? So strophe, it was sung by one half of the chorus, and then antistrophe was sung by the other half, and epod was sung by the both groups together. So there were two groups. The first group sang strophe, right? The second group then sang the antistrophe, and together at last they sang epod. So in this way, pindaric ode had three parts, right? And so it was suited to both music and dance, and even music or dance separately or together also. Then next is Horatian odes. Now this ode was named after the 1st century BC poet Horace, right? And these odes were meant to bring peace to the reader. So they were very calm and contemplative in tone, and they are usually concerned with the themes of love, joy. Okay, and these poems are short, and generally they will have around 2 quatrains. That means 8 lines. Okay, so Horatian ode, developed by Horace and written in a calm and contemplative tone, and usually they are concerned with the themes of love, joy, and these are short poems, usually made up of around 2 quatrains. That means 8 lines. Okay, then irregular ode is the third form of ode, and irregular, as the name itself suggests. So it does not follow any particular structure, either the Horatian or the pindaric. Okay, so it is irregular in structure. Okay, so this verse is generally irregular, and stanzas, they lack any sort of prescribed order. There is no formal rhyme scheme, and there is freedom to the poet to experiment with the verse. So irregular ode, the one which does not follow any structure, like Horatian or the pindaric odes, and the verse is irregular, and the poet has the freedom to choose any kind of verse, right? So now, however, the odes in English have undergone a lot of change, and neither the three-part structure which was developed by Pindar, nor it is necessary written for song and dance as was done by Pindar. So now they can be on any subject, any exalted, any grand subject, anyone, be it a person, idea, animal, or thing. For example, you can say the great odes that are written. Dryden's odes, they are addressed to important personalities. Similarly, Shelley's odes to intellectual beauty, and Keats' odes, which are very famous. Ode to Nightingale, ode to melancholy, and the ode to Grecian urn. So these are some examples. So hope you understood this.